was awesome. He was awesome, man. Ray in Maryland. Go ahead, Ray, real quick, buddy.
Hey, thanks, Eddie. Hey, Richie. Hey, John.
Hey.
Hey, man, I got to meet you at Eddie's 40th there in Vegas, Richie. You were putting out a fire on your phone. It was right before the show, but I waited. I got a picture with you, got to chat with you, and it was just incredible. My wife and I saw you in October in Wilmington, Delaware last year, and to this day, it's her all-time favorite concert, and we've seen many. But I got to ask you, what was your approach? What was your approach and process when you decided to do 50 for 50? I mean, we listened to it in its entirety on Saturday afternoon, and we just loved the diversity and how great it was. I mean, how do you even take that on, man? And I love you both, man, and thank you so much, Eddie.
Thank you, Ray. For people that don't know, Richie did an album when he turned 50 years old where he put out 50 brand new songs that he wrote, recorded, did everything himself, like lunatic that he is. It's amazing. It's insane. It's incredible. I don't have Ray listen to the whole thing in one night.
Let's put it on. Let's go through it. We'll go through it.
Let's go through the 50 songs right now. But go ahead, Richie, answer.
I was on tour, and I guess I was thinking about, mortality and all sorts of strange things. And it was really bothering me that I had a lot of music sitting around that wasn't completed. And I thought, I really should finish this stuff. And so I started working on it from the road, like writing lyrics in a notebook and kind of documenting what songs are what and things I could remember. And then I thought, I also have, maybe 9 or 10 other songs that I had recorded that I never released. And I had ideas for brand new things. And then I had the idea, I was listening to a record from one of my friends, Sananda Maitreya has a record. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember looking at it. There were 30 songs on this album, and if you don't know who that is, Terence Trent D'Arby, changed his name. He's probably the biggest living mentor that I have as far as an artist, a recording artist, and we actually talk, daily. There's messages that fly back and forth. It's pretty surreal, but very cool. But anyway, I was listening to one of Sananda's albums, and I said, man, there's 30 songs on this. And then I got the idea, I said, man, I'm turning 50 next year. I wonder if I could finish all this stuff, maybe write a few more along the way, and come to, 50 songs and then just put it out on my birthday just for fun. That was my attitude. And if I got there, great. If I didn't, who cares? I wouldn't do it. So there was no pressure. It was just, if it happens, great. If it doesn't. So I got off the tour sometime in July. And I was in Europe. I got off the tour, come home, and I start going through this stuff. And I pull up a song, and I start finishing them. And as I'm finishing them, I got in this crazy zone where things were just flowing. And I'd go to bed. I'd wake up at like 3 in the morning with a melody and a lyric in my head. And I'd run down to the studio, and I'd start working on it, and then I'd go back to bed, and then I'd get up, listen to it, and then I was like bouncing all over the place with these ideas and recording them, and eventually I got to like, somewhere around like 42 that were finished, and I'm like, shit, it's October. I think I'm going to pull this off. And then I started, finishing it off, and the biggest, my friend David Donnelly helped me a lot for mastering. That was the toughest thing, is when I had all this music, how do I do this? How do I fit it? How do I put it together? And he was able to really pull it together.
I'm going to stop you there because we're going to run out of time.
Okay.
But I find it, just to our point, how I started talking with Richie, as against the grain as it gets, because in a time where everybody puts out nothing but singles because of short attention spans, he makes a record of 50 songs. So that's all you need to know about Richie marching to his own drum. And I respect the hell out of that. I really do. It's really cool.
Thank you.
These guys are going to be on tour together, as we mentioned. You got to go to the shows. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see some of these shows. Two of my favorite people, two of my favorite players and musicians. It's going to be awesome. It starts on October 16th. Go to the website, see the dates. Just RichieKotzen.com.
Correct.
You're John-5, aren't you?
Yes.
John-5.com?
Yep.
John-5.com for John's dates. And, of course, next couple weeks, if you're in Vegas or make a trip to Vegas, see John playing with Motley Crue, holding on for dear life up there on that riser. And the shows and tickets are on sale for that, of course, right now. Good to see you guys. Thank you for doing this. Thanks for coming in. I know